It's our Fair Part Show. It's our Fair Part Show. It's our Fair Part Show. It's our Fair Part Show.
G'day there, podcaster. Liam here. No ailments for me. Feeling fresh, ready to go. I do have two tidbits. One that Ben would be interested in and one that Tina would be interested in. She's not here at the minute. But bit of a sneak peek. Ben is...
Yes, I am here. I have no ailments. I have no business. Small tidbit. Down at Woolies, or Coles actually, I bought some pistachios. First time I've ever bought these without the shell on.
Yeah, a little bit less work.
Not as good.
Yeah, you don't have to work for it.
I think having to crack the shell and there's like a little bit of reward for your work makes it taste better.
Can you chuck one here? I just
Yeah.
want to see if... Do they get a bit like softer?
They're
Well,
also,
yeah,
they're
because
also
I think-
unsalted.
Well, yeah, like you said, Liam, I think if they're in a
feels like a-
shell, that would keep them fresher.
Yeah, they're not as good.
Yeah, they feel like
Oh,
soft.
they're soft.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
as
it's
good.
weird.
So
Yeah.
just letting it be
I don't
known.
Is Tina
Shellless
allergic to those?
pistachios, not great. Nah, she's allergic
No,
to
they're not
almond.
Can you
great.
chuck me one in
Yeah, of course.
Oops, sorry.
So, yeah, Belle's also here.
Hey, we got that. Just threw Jack a pistachio when he caught it.
Yeah, hello.
My gob.
Nothing really to report, I don't think.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, no worries. Newbin is not here at the minute. Scudder's not here. Jack's here.
Present. No massive business. I had a small tidbit, but I might tell Ben because he might be the only one who cares out of the podcast. But if we are scraping the barrel, I can tell.
It's nice. There's two tidbits
That's it.
that I'll care about.
Yeah, there's two tidbits that Ben will care about. Obviously, everyone
Oh,
else.
no, I do have one.
Everyone else is just taking the piss. They
Did you
obviously-
reserve it?
I always eternally reserve it, of course, without having to say it. I saw 28 Weeks Later on the weekend.
Oh,
Whoa.
did you love it?
Great movie.
Was that a pre-screening?
No,
No.
not the new one.
Not
Sorry.
years.
Oh, sorry,
Number
not
two.
28 years. My bad.
How good when he with the eyes.
Spoilers.
Yeah, hardcore. I mean, it's been out for so long now. I feel like we can talk about it openly, right?
Came out in
No,
2007.
I wanna watch it. I
but
wanna watch it. I wanna
put a
watch it.
spoiler warning on.
Spoiler
the pe-
warning.
Yeah.
About to talk about my favorite bit from the movie.
Bill, take
at the
your
very-
headphones off.
It's at the very.
Where do I go?
It's at the very start, so it doesn't ruin like the ending. It's at the very
okay,
start.
that's fine then.
For me, it just set the tone.
When he,
like,
when he dogs her?
Yeah, when he dogs her.
It's crazy.
So, like, it's a husband and wife. They're living in this little English side cottage. The zombie outbreaks happened. They're hiding in this house with, like, just a random group of people. There's an old couple. There's, like, single people because they're just hiding in the one house, right? So there's all these people hiding in a house together, the husband and wife. That's the very start of the movie. They're having dinner. It's very lovely. Then the zombies start attacking. They're at the windows trying to get through. Everyone scatters. The wife, there's, like, a smaller child. The child runs upstairs. The wife follows the kid to try and look after the kid. He's, like, killing a zombie with a crowbar. He's like, "Where's my wife gone?" Runs upstairs to find her. She's upstairs in the bedroom protecting the kid. A zombie comes through the window. She screams, whatever his name is, "Help!" He looks at the zombie, looks at her, dogs her, runs away, and then it's hit the start of the movie is him running away
It's
from the
honestly
farmhouse, and you see her getting eaten by a zombie.
One
in
of
the
the
window.
greatest openings to a movie.
I just did not
And the
expect it.
guy's like starting the boat,
Yeah,
and they're
yeah,
like
yeah.
getting closer,
Yeah.
and it's the aerial shot, and the
Yeah.
music's like down, down,
Yeah,
down.
it's awesome.
Oh, it's
So
honestly, it's
And
so
he-
good. Your
he-
heart's like pumping.
He
hey?
kind of dogs the guy in the boat too, because the guy in the boat's doing all the hard work. He starts it,
Kicks
he
him in.
runs and jumps in. The other guy falls off into the water, gets eaten by the zombies,
So
and
do
then
you
he rides away.
immediately like not really like the guy?
Yeah, you're not supposed to like him. I don't think.
Right.
Well, I didn't
Also,
like him.
you said, yeah, it's great at the start. They're just hiding out in his house, and then he dogs his wife. And I thought that was just going to be completely different.
No.
No,
Okay.
no,
Yeah,
no.
it's
It's
also-
also having sex in a car and watching.
That's
you
a
know.
different movie.
Yeah, that was
It's
different
also
dogging.
the funniest part about it is now this is getting into spoiler spell, but she actually survives because she's got something in her blood.
Oh,
Such a good
far out.
twist.
So then-
See, that is a spoiler.
So then, like halfway through
What
the
are you
movie,
doing?
they're like, "She's alive," and he's like, "What?" Because he tells the kids like,
He tells the kids
I
he
was trying to
tried."
save her,
Yeah.
and I just couldn't. I couldn't.
And then what happens is, so they're in quarantine because his two kids are alive because they were overseas when the outbreak happened.
Well, who's the kid she's protecting?
A random kid, just another
But
kid.
that kid
Because
didn't
she's
make
like
it.
maternal, she wants to protect this kid. 'Cause
Right.
they just saved the
Because she's a
kid.
nice person, I
Yeah,
suppose.
exactly.
To him.
But yeah, great movie.
And it's funny because my tidbit that is about you actually directly links to that.
Love
Of
that.
course it does.
So I sometimes you get now. I'm assuming this is public knowledge. It should be, but sometimes in media they send out the release.
Yeah.
Schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm always like, who cares? Like, right? And I
Is this
thought
the Disney one you got?
no, this is Sony.
Yeah,
So I had a
well,
look.
yeah,
So I was
I got
like,
the
cool.
Sony one.
19th of June, 28 years later, lock it in. But then I sort of scrolled down to next year, 15th of Jan, 28 years later, The Bone Temple.
Is that like another?
That sounds like a Lara Croft video game.
Sounds like they're going to. So they. I didn't know about that. Well, I don't know if
Yeah.
anyone knows about that
No.
yet.
Is this a public?
Did you leak
Or is
that? Did you just leak a media
I'm
release?
just gonna look that
440.
up.
might
for
have-
leaks.
Might have leaked that.
Is that embargoed?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
does that say? Can I have a look at that email, please, Liam?
I don't know. I just screenshotted the thing that was
Well,
relevant to
maybe
me.
don't do that.
I get the.
Hey, look. Hey, if that was embargoed, bleep it.
But I'll
If
I'll
not-
leave the post chat of us going. Was
Yeah.
that embargo?
Yeah, but like, I was like, what the heck? Like, and I looked it up, couldn't see anything about it online, but I was
Yeah.
like,
What was
wow.
it? Bone Temple?
Oh, God.
we gotta bleep that.
5:15.
I've got
No,
the
you're fine.
I get the Paramount Pictures release schedule. There's something very interesting on that.
How many
one as
Sonic
well.
movies are coming up?
No. It's an untitled movie for July 10 this year. It's the untitled Trey Parker, Matt Stone, Kendrick Lamar, and Dave Free film.
Whoa.
Yeah, they keep adding names to it.
That's
You were telling
pretty
me about
cool.
this.
They
What
keep
the
adding
hell?
names to it. It used to be just Matt Stone, Trey Parker from South Park.
Yeah,
now
cool.
Kendrick Lamar's name's on it, and now Dave Free's name's on it.
That's
as
Who's
well.
Dave Free?
I don't know.
I was going to say.
I've heard Dave Free,
you get
but
that up,
I was gonna
Jamie?
say,
I
it's
believe
like,
Dave
yeah.
Free is a rapper.
Can you Bing Dave Free?
Yeah, I can bing it.
It's not embargoed. You're all good.
Nice one.
Should
about mine?
I bleep it anyway for the lols?
Nah, keep it in. Keep it in.
Keep it in. Leave it in.
And yeah, I suppose I'll just have to forfeit my teen a bit because she's not here. So
Well, she's busy.
No, she ran off to the
so
bathroom.
Dave Free is Kendrick Lamar's longtime business partner.
there you go.
Oh, how about that?
How about that?
I don't think there's any embargo.
in all of the Drake Kendrick beef, Dave
Just sorted
Free
that
gets
out.
mentioned in a lot of the raps. The name
Oh,
Dave
right.
Free.
There you go.
Is that like Red One or like
Yeah. Dave Free.
let's go to
Is
the
there
beach?
any other
each?
business?
What was your tidbit, Ben?
That I watched 28 weeks later, and then
right, yeah,
I
yeah.
showed the
Oh, no, Jack had
trailer.
it.
I had a scraping of the bottom of the barrel tidbit, but you were watching the trailer.
I watched the trailer with Sam, and I was dropping all these facts about the trailer, and I showed her the Easter egg. She's like, "How do you know all this stuff?" And I was like, "Liam told me."
Cute.
We're vibing out of
I
it.
can do my tidbit, but I've also got something that I want to know. I've got a question for someone in this room after my small tidbit, which is Ben. I know we talked about this vaguely, is that we've got a very similar favourite video game taste where you named your cat after a character
Yeah.
from Dishonored. I've just started a ghost run on Very Hard,
Whoa.
which is never detected for the whole video game, so you can't be seen
That's
by any of the
psychopathic.
characters. I've never done it properly before, and I'm halfway through,
Yeah.
and I'm currently save scumming a lot, and I'm doing it. And I just
Yeah.
thought I wanted to tell you on this forum.
Well, let me know when you're done. That's impressive.
Yeah, and I'll show you the screenshot. So that's a
Nice.
small tidbit that I wanted to do
Huge.
that only, as I said, scraping the barrel.
It's
Yeah.
a Ben one.
It's a better one. However, I do have a question
Yeah.
for someone in this room. Have we ever figured out what Scudder's life-changing announcement was?
Well, yeah, I don't know
Oh,
if we wanted
yeah,
to do
no.
that
Oh,
today.
yeah, when was that?
Without Ben and Tina. Did you want to do that?
We'll get it
Or
tomorrow.
Or do we
Wait.
park
We
it?
We get it tomorrow.
We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow.
I just
I
thought
did
I
see
just
the
wanted to
post
keep the
in,
momentum
Yeah.
going.
The post in
Can
Alpha
I-
Squad was very funny.
Can I end it then with a bit of another small tidbit?
Yeah.
It is about the movie we've been talking about.
Oh
It is
my
about
God.
28 weeks. It's just if anyone's planning on watching it, this could help with the Riz factor. I had a little bit of Riz when we were watching it because it was that scene that we've described where the husband dogs the wife.
Yeah.
And when that scene happened, Sam said to me, "Would you do that to me?" And I said, "No way, babe. I'd fight that zombie." And she went, "Aw."
Like the girl questions when watching a movie is so great. Like I think I told you guys, Christian and I watching Breaking Bad because he's like watched it like years and years
He's in
ago.
it.
Yeah, funny. And I did the thing where, because obviously the whole thing is he got like terminal cancer in the show.
What?
So-
What?
Thank you.
Shut up.
Spoiler! Gonna have to put so many
I
spoiler
did the thing
warnings
where
on this.
I paused it and turned to him and said, "If you got terminal cancer, like, what would you do?
Would you love me if I was a worm?
Yeah, it was the whole like, would you try and get money to like, you know, if we were married or whatever? And like, he literally just gave me the. Seriously, I just want to watch it. Please stop asking me questions. And I paused it again and I was like, yeah, but if you did get only 6 months to live, what would you do with your life? It's very much a girl thing.
What do you want him to like? What's your dream answer to that?
I want him to be like, yeah, I'd travel Europe and then I'd come back and then I'd, buy this. Like, I'd just have answers.
He just wants to
you
watch
know?
the movie.
Yeah, I would.
But what if
I'm getting
his answer was something that you didn't
second-hand
like? What if he just went no?
No, he does that. He's just like, I don't know. I'll
No. What if
cross
he
that
said
bridge
no?
if I come
Would
to
you be
it.
okay with that?
Yeah, he probably would. Knowing him, he'd be like, nah, screw you off.
It's funny, you mentioned that how you said the Riz factor of saying like, I
Yeah.
would fight the
Yeah, I'd
zombies
fight
off
the zombies
because the
first.
guy,
Yeah.
he dogs the wife in 28 years later. Sorry, weeks. Getting confused.
Yep.
Embargo.
We had the same same conversation because Sarah's like, oh, I get that. Like if we had kids, I would get that if you left me. I was like, nice to know. She was like, because he would have been running for the kids. I'm like, wow, you gave him a massive out. Like,
yeah.
okay, well.
That's like a real political spin on that.
Yeah, I was like, she was like, yeah, I get it. Like, it was, but I was like, well, I don't think anyone was watching it thinking that. Like,
No.
do you know what I mean? Especially they didn't even know if their kids were
Yeah,
alive.
Well, the worst
where
part
were
was
kids?
The kids were away on a summer camp.
Yeah, overseas on a
Oh,
camp.
so they don't
Yeah.
actually know.
So the outbreak only in London.
Yeah.
London.
Until
Yeah.
you see the end of the movie.
Well, I mean, clip that. So if there is ever a zombie apocalypse,
Yeah.
Liam's
Yeah.
safe.
Well,
from-
you can be running away to the boat and Sarah's in the room getting attacked, and you'd be like, "Hey, remember we had the conversation?"
play on your phone as you're running away.
we don't have any kids.
Also, you said last week about 28 days and weeks later, they are the first zombie movies with running zombies.
Fast zombies.
Fast zombies. World War Z was really good for that. I don't know if you
Yeah,
remember
but that was.
the Tom Cruise
I reckon
one.
that was like
Brad
2009.
Pitt.
I think it was
Sorry?
late. I think it was later.
Wasn't that Brad Pitt, not Tom Cruise?
Oh, Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Brad Pitt, yeah.
There's also
Brad Pitt.
famously a book.
And don't they run up.
Yeah, there's the,
The
wall,
wall.
and
The
there's
wall,
so
yeah.
many
It's
of
from
them
the
that
trailer,
they, they build up and build up and build up, and they start running
Like
over.
ants.
I just
Yeah.
remember seeing that and being like, "Oh my god, they're like Usain Bolt sprinters. All these zombies."
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, they're fast.
Don't have a chance.
So it's like there's the Fast and 28, I Am Legend, World War Z. That's the only ones I can
I
think
like
of.
the I Am Legend zombies.
Isn't there some in The
Zombie
Walking
tier
Dead
list.
that are a bit fast? That should
Yeah.
have dropped off, didn't it? Jesus.
I never watched it.
It was good for a
It was
bit.
good until about season 6 when the Lion gets involved.
What about the
Felt very
zombies slash the...
samey.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben's here. What about the White Walkers? Are they zombies, technically? Because I really didn't watch past
so.
season 3 of that. Are they
Yeah.
fast?
Yeah, they move like regular humans.
well,
Actually,
that's
they're really
boring.
good at throwing spears. They can like throw a spear at a dragon.
Ooh, good old javelin. Get him in the Olympics.
One killed a
etc.
dragon. Yeah,
Maybe the Winter Olympics.
remember that?
Nice.
Ice King killed
Yeah,
one
with
of
a
Khaleesi's
spear.
dragons.
Can we just do a
it's
spoiler
5:56.
cast?
Are we supposed to be going onto the show now?
Yeah, I think we
It should be
No,
starting
no,
soon.
yeah, should be.
I have googled 100 best zombie movies ranked by the tomato meter.
Shaun of
Hell
the Dead.
yes.
Shaun of the Dead's up there.
100 to 1, please. Now we've only got 4 minutes.
There's also Dawn of the Dead.
Yes.
Well, I mean, that's where they got the
There's
name, isn't it?
Zombieland.
That's the original.
Dawn of the Dead.
Zombieland's good.
Dawn of the Dead's number 5. Shaun of the Dead's number 6.
It's a great flick.
Train to Busan is number 3.
Oh,
That's
yes,
the Korean
Korean
one. I
one.
watched that. Yep, it's pretty good.
Never seen it.
Night of the Living Dead is number 2.
Classic.
One Cut of the Dead is number 1. Never even heard of it.
It's probably... Is it like Japanese?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, time for the show.
All right.
Yeah,
Bye.
there you go.
And that's it!
Liked that podcast? There's heaps more to listen to if you just scroll back or download the Nova Player app.
Ben, Liam, and Bell.